Hi guys, showed you I picked these up in Poundland the other day, a couple of bath time toys. The turtle works absolutely fine. The shark didn't work very well at all until I extended the tail with a bit of clear tape. That made all the difference. It then worked fine. My plan is to donate them to a charity shop, but before they go, we'll take them apart and have a look inside. We'll have a look at the turtle first. Looks like it's just ordinary crosshead screws. It'll be interesting to see if they've actually got any flotation, any foam in there or anything, because certainly the shark just sank to the bottom when I held it under and let all the bubbles come out. I didn't try it with this one. Right, well that looks simple enough, doesn't it? So that's the handle to wind it up. Wonder if this will come apart easily enough. It's one of those ones where that gear moves in and out to engage the drive. So as you turn it one way, it lifts up out the way, and when you let it go, it digs in and engages the gear that turns the back axle. Back axle, why? Okay, let's see if it'll actually come apart, and more importantly, whether we can get it back together again afterwards. Getting it apart is the easy bit. Oh, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Crown gear. In other words, the teeth stick out sideways to engage that gear. To actually spin the flippers. That one, is that going to come out? Oh, it is going to come out. Oh yeah, okay, that's okay. So that, I can see the bit that engages the spring. Yeah. Oh, just let it go and it's going to come spring right out. We don't want it to spring right out. Oh, I have to do it up just to get it back in again. Right, it's back in place. Right, I was just trying to work out if there was any sort of... No, there's no clutch involved there. Right, so can we get that back together? It's going to sit on there. Oh dear, definitely don't want that one to disappear on the floor. So how would they get this together? I suppose that could go in there first. And that one is going to sit. I suppose I ought to be doing that in close-up. Hang on. Right. So, in close-up, that gear there is the one that will engage the big one with the spring on it. That gear there is the one that engages on that one. And then those teeth there engage the orange gear there. But to get this together, that's got to go in there. Then that's got to go... I'm trying to hold this so it doesn't spring apart. Let's just put that like that. Yeah, I think we're okay. That one sits on there like that. That's okay. But how do we get that onto there without it all falling apart? It's got to go in there. Maneuver that gently. Did I just get that right? I did. I really did not expect to do that. Well, that was a surprise. So we'll just say that again. When you turn it that way, you're compressing the spring or putting tension on the spring. And turning in that direction means that gear rises up and doesn't engage with the gear that turns the wheels. So you can wind it up without the arms turning. And then as soon as you release it, that gear is turning in that direction. That's pushing that gear down. That makes it engage with the other gear that engages with the crown gear and spins the arms. Right. Well, I've got to say, I did not expect to get that back together so easily. So that one's going to sit on there. It's got a little square drive on it to make sure it stays in place. Helps if we put his arms at the front. Arms, legs, whatever. Flippers. Oh, and what I did say, there's no flotation, no foam in there to stop it sinking. So very basic. Right, I'll screw that back together and we'll have a look at the shark. Right, he's back together. I like that one, it worked really well. See if we can get... Hang on a minute. Just trying to arrange it so we can actually see the writing. Don't know if that's in focus or not. Deals ROI, Blanchard Stone, Dublin. SKU 381854, batch 212222. Right, the shark. What? I'm not sure if that one's actually going down and reaching. Oh, just. Before I take it apart, just a quick reminder, we wind it up and the tail flaps backwards and forwards. So we'll have a look and see how it does that. Right. So on this one, it's very similar. In fact, this is identical, except that they've, instead of having a shaft going across that way for the flipper arms, they've got a single shaft going out the back. But there's even the holes for it to go through that way. And it's exactly the same thing, I can see. Let's go close up again. Right, so we've got the same square end on that shaft that drives this big gear that winds up the spring. This gear is the one that can come in and out to engage and disengage the back end, and we can see it's the same crown gear in there that engages the gear on the end of this one. But instead of coming out side to side, it's coming out the back. But it's exactly the same gear, same motor, just with that pointing out the back instead. And then that cam, as that turns round, that flicks the tail side to side. Well, I'm not going to take that one apart because it is identical, apart from the fact that instead of the axle going through that way, it's sticking out the back. How clever. So I can go back on there. Yeah, there I can see that turning round. We might even be able to put it in there. Sit that on there. I can hold it still and turn it. To wind it up a bit. And try and hold it in position. Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. Nice and simple. So we'll put that one back together and then we can drop them off at the charity shop. They're only £1 each in Poundland. And again, there was no foam in there of any sort to make it float, so it does sink when it fills up with water. Come on out. Right, so there you go. That was inside the Poundland Wind Up Bath Time toys. Thanks for watching. If you want more information, check down below in the video description. If you like this video, you might like this one up here. And if you want to subscribe, you can check out my channel over here. Up here is my latest video on my channel, and down here is a video playlist associated with the video you've just watched. Thanks again for watching.